I'm Barry Eichner, and I'd like to welcome you to my solo webisode of LNA Now. Jenny is taking a little time with her family. She's hiking in Gatlinburg today. So happy Monday. We hope you all are staying nice and warm in the Northeast. It's fabulous and sunny here in Florida. And I am here today because we are going to talk about some royalty today. And I've got two princesses here with me to talk about the Princess Peel by Storyderm, which you can get from Pure Pro Aesthetics. I'm joined by Sade and Angie from Pure Pro Aesthetics. How are you, ladies?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing, Angie?
Doing good, thank you.
Awesome. So I want you guys to just introduce yourself a little bit and tell them what you do with Pure Pro and a little bit about yourself.
Sure, I'll start. So my name is Sade Law. I am the co-owner of Pure Pro Aesthetics here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am also a licensed esthetician. I do still work in the spa, and I am the operations behind Pure Pro Aesthetics. My mom, Sharice Law, is currently not here today. She's not feeling well, so I am going to be taking over for our presentation for today.
Thank you so much, Sade. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard so much about you from your mom for the past couple of years, and she and I have been the interfacing on both sides of working with lip gloss and aftershave, and it's just such a pleasure to finally get to say hello to you. So welcome. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Angie, tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Angie Purcell. I've been an esthetician for about 12 years, and I've been in education almost that whole time. I'm in Wisconsin. I'm a working esthetician also. I have two locations, one in Wisconsin and one in Minnesota. And I do all of the education for Pure Pro Aesthetics. We do a 2-day training, and we're working on for next year some online training.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, you guys, so we've got a whole bunch of people who are going to be tuning in today, and then we have a list of people that we're going to email this to. And so I want to give them a little bit of like personal information. So I have a question I want to know. Like, I'm sitting here sipping my favorite Nespresso coffee. Are you guys coffee drinkers or tea drinkers?
Ooh, it depends on the day for me.
Okay.
If my
I am a coffeeaholic.
I love you, Angie. Angie, you're my girl.
I've got my Pure Pro Aesthetics mug with my coffee with me.
love it.
Okay. I'm doing coffee, but now, Sade, I had to tell you, I took a cruise on an English ship and did tea every day, and then I became a lover of tea. So now I learned how to brew tea, and I learned how to take tea really nicely. So I learned how to brew it well, and then steep it well, and then add sugar and cream, and it's a completely different experience.
Oh, I might need to take some tips from you then.
So what's your favorite tea?
I guess I'm basic. I just love me a sleepy time tea because usually when with a 3-year-old, all I try to do is sleep when I can. So my daughter has me running around like crazy all day if I'm not here. So usually I'm just like, let's do the sleepy time tea. Let's get it.
So, okay, so I am totally down with a little bit before bed sleepy time tea. I could get into that. But I realized that you are from Atlanta when you just said that. I don't know why I thought you guys were in one of the Carolinas. But the fact that you're in Atlanta. So are you guys big TikTokers? Do you watch TikTok? Do you scroll TikTok at all?
You would think that because I'm in the younger generation, I mean, I guess I'm 30, that I would have gotten on that bandwagon so far, but I just have not personally.
Well, because I wanted to ask you specifically, you're in Atlanta and there is a massively famous TikTok star named Keith Lee who created some turmoil in Atlanta. Are you familiar?
I think with the restaurants, is that what you're talking about?
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
God, yes. Yes, everybody keeps posting about him. I was like, I had to go look and see what the hype was about.
So it was he allegedly went to Milk and Honey, and there was this whole drama about how he could or could not get served. My question is, have you been to Milk and Honey, and is it worth the trip?
I have not, so I cannot tell you organically
Okay,
that yet.
okay,
And I'm a
all
pretty
right.
good big restaurant person, but I haven't been there yet.
All right, you guys. Well, if you're watching and you've seen the Keith Lee TikToks let me know about the Atlanta restaurant reviews. Let me know. I would love to hear your feedback. But now I'm obsessed with Keith Lee. He's got a sneaker addiction. Two of the cutest kids you ever did see. He and his wife are so cute, and I'm obsessed. I like want to like meet them and hang out and go review food reviews with him. So there you go. All right. So I feel like we've gotten a little bit of a glimpse into Angie and Sade. So you guys, it's not all about coffee talk here at Lip Gloss and Aftershave. We're here to learn about the Storyderm Princess Peel. Sade, why do we want to know about this?
Oh, there are many reasons that you want to know about this. So this treatment is going to be a more suitable exfoliation treatment than your regular chemical peels. You're going to be able to get the same results without the downtime or the contraindications that come behind your chemical peels. As Angie is going to discuss, it is a wonderful delivery system, but it is backed by colloidal gold, which she's going to reach into and dive into today. So you guys are going to be really, really excited about this treatment. It is new, innovative, and something you'll definitely want to get your hands on.
So I wrote the article on this, and when I did the research and I realized what colloidal gold does for the skin, the fact that it goes into the skin in this treatment is like,
yeah,
why would you not?
Exactly.
Like, why would you not? And the fact that it's called the Princess Peel, and then you apply it with a syringe, and it has gold that you can physically see on the skin. I mean, it's next level. So I really want everyone to dive in. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself, turn my camera off. Sharice, you stay live. Angie, if you want to stay live too and chime in while she's presenting, you guys, it's your show. But I know you guys have a cadence that you may want to keep. So whatever you guys want to do is up to you. But Sade, now is the time to go ahead and share your screen, and we can go from there.
All right, sounds great. Go ahead and get on here. All right.
And your screen is live. And just for the record, Sade, that was the smoothest screen share I've had in any webisode we've ever done. Thank you so much for that. So you win. Oh, wait, I saw that phone come up. Are we gonna should we all take this moment to take our picture so that we can post to Instagram stories?
You know what? Wouldn't that be so
Here we
cute?
go. There you go. I just took mine. I'm gonna share it to our Instagram stories.
All right.
There you go. All right, I'll let you take over. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, everyone. Good afternoon. Barry, thank you for having us with you here today. Again, my name is Sade Law. I am the co-owner of Pure Pro Aesthetics here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I am thrilled to be joined today by our educational director and trainer, Angie Purcell, to talk to you all about our top-selling spicule treatment, the Princess Peel. Before we dive headfirst into the Princess Peel, I do want to talk a little about our history as a company and a little history behind Korean skincare as well. So Pure Pro Aesthetics was established in 2020, right before the hit of the pandemic. Sharice had been a trainer for a Korean distributor of Storyderm and was approached by Storyderm in Korea to become the United States representative to their line. Thus began the journey of Pure Pro Aesthetics. What started as less than 25 buyers and selling out of a bedroom in her home, in just 3 short years, the company has grown into a fully functional distribution center with a total of 6 employees, as well as an educational director / trainer on staff. Angie Purcell joined our team due to a strong request for education and product knowledge. She comes with 12 years experience in both the treatment room and as a trainer and educator for skin deep pharmaceuticals. Her product and ingredient, her product and ingredient knowledge is vast, and she is a very valuable part of our team. So here's a photo of our distribution center here in Atlanta, Georgia. We currently carry over 250 products as well as merchandise. Pure Pro Aesthetics is proud to be one of the first to bring Korean skincare to the United States esthetician. What began with the distribution of just Storyderm has grown into the distribution of 4 exclusive professional Korean lines and 1 professional line from Spain. What we offer to the industry as a company is more exclusivity than you would get in your more traditional lines that we are used to seeing here in the United States, and with a high emphasis on those estheticians that are looking to niche out. So what makes Korean skincare so unique? Korean skincare is not just trending now, it is amongst the top 5 countries leading sales in the cosmetic and beauty industry. In South Korea, skincare product sales topped $15 billion in 2022. Korean skincare is taught at a very early age in traditional skincare routines. They focus on prevention versus correction. So for example, before I get a wrinkle, how can I prevent it? Korean skincare is a holistic approach that focuses on consistency with a strong emphasis on ingredients that are healing and nourishing, all while maintaining the skin's barrier. Korean brands focus and invest heavily in research and development, which results in innovative ingredients such as spicules that we will be discussing here with you all today. So let us go ahead and introduce Storyderm's top-selling treatment product, the Princess Peel. I will now go ahead and turn my platform over to Angie Purcell, who is our company's educator and ingredient expert, and she will be discussing the ingredients and formulation behind the Princess Peel.
Thanks, Sade. So it's important to understand what is a spicule. Storyderm spicules are derived from a type of sea sponge. They're ethically sourced and are the exoskeleton of the hydrolyzed sponge. Spicules are minute, small, pointed objects that work by piercing the skin and embedding into the epidermis. Spicules act as a delivery system. You can think of them as liquid microneedles. Spicules attack damaged skin cells and stimulate a regeneration and healing response deep within the dermis. Spicules feel much like they sound, spike-like. Spicules are superior alternatives to the traditional chemical because they can be used on all fitzpatricks without the risk of burning the skin or creating hyper or hypopigmentation. Something that makes spicule treatments unique is that the esthetician performing the peel has total control of how aggressive it is. For someone with more sensitive skin or a client receiving a treatment for the first time, the peel can be lightly patted and pressed into the skin. And for a client with more resilient skin or a client who's already experienced a spicule treatment, the peel can be massaged in using more pressure. Storyderm's Princess Peel is a unique treatment in that the spicules are encased and suspended in a colloidal gold formula. The benefits of colloidal gold is its ability to detoxify and its wound healing properties. Colloidal gold delivers oxygen, amino acids, and minerals to skin cells. It is a potent anti-inflammatory and stimulates blood circulation. Due to the minerals and antioxidants, it neutralizes free radicals. The combination of the spicule meeting the colloidal gold is where the magic happens, due to the pathways into the skin via the spicules delivering the gold deep within the skin cells. The ionizing action of pure gold introduced into the skin actually releases waste materials from within the cells and from the pores. It's very detoxifying. It stimulates circulation, which promotes better metabolism of other ingredients used during and after the treatment. It reverses damage caused by ultraviolet rays, increases both collagen and elastin production, and inhibits oxidation of the skin. Storyderm Princess Peel is used to treat an array of skin conditions such as aging, acne scarring, and pigmentation. It can also be used for barrier repair, correction, and strengthening capillaries. The key ingredients are 99.9% pure colloidal gold, hydrolyzed white sponge, niacinamide, licorice extract, aloe, Centella asiatica, hyaluronic acid, adenosine, allantoin, hexapeptide 8, and oligopeptide 1. Niacinamide is a multi-purpose ingredient. It brightens the overall look of skin and prevents age-related pigmentation, supports production of keratin, which results in tighter looking and stronger, more resilient skin, balances oil production and reduces occurrence of blemishes, while plumping and hydrating skin to reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It regulates oil production in a way that's good for oily or dry skin and strengthens the lipid barrier. Licorice extract brightens by removing excess melanin and boosts effectiveness of other brightening ingredients used with it. It's highly antioxidant, protecting from oxidative stress injuries. Licorice extract soothes irritation and reduces redness while speeding the wound healing process. And it's antifungal, which makes it very appropriate for treating acne and rosacea. Princess Peel contains aloe, which is anti-inflammatory, which is great for inflammatory acne. It speeds up wound healing response and is an antimicrobial antifungal, and antibacterial. Can treat acne, rosacea, and protects against future bacteria. Centella asiatica hydrates and binds water in the skin to reduce transepidermal water loss, hydration, plumper looking skin. It aids in barrier repair, reduces redness, is anti-inflammatory, and inhibits melanin synthesis by blocking UV-induced inflammation. Also in Princess Peel is hyaluronic acid. This binds water molecules in the skin, holding 1,000 times its weight in water and plumping the skin to make it appear tighter and smoother. It strengthens your barrier and accelerates turnover rate, resulting in younger looking and more evenly toned skin. Adenosine increases collagen production, decreasing the depth of wrinkles and increasing firmness. It also stimulates new DNA synthesis and protein synthesis, which aids in tissue repair and healing while promoting a faster cell turnover rate. The moisturizing agent in Princess Peel is allantoin. It is very healing, soothing, and anti-irritant. Princess Peel contains 2 different peptides. The first is hexapeptide 8, which is also known as agiroline. This is an anti-wrinkle protein fragment. It's a substrate of botulinum toxin, which is known as Botox. It restores water barrier and binds water to the skin, improving elasticity. And it freezes that nerve to muscle potential, much like getting Botox injections. The use of hexapeptide 8 can reduce wrinkles by 30% after just 30 days of topical use. Oligopeptide 1 is an epidermal growth factor, also referred to as an EGF. It promotes growth of epidermal cells, which slows down the thinning of aging skin. It's anti-inflammatory, fades hyperpigmentation, heals blemishes, and promotes healing of wounds. So here you'll see a demonstration of the Princess Peel being applied. Embedding the spicules is key to a successful treatment. The spicules in Princess Peel are encased in the liquid colloidal gold, making for a much more comfortable application. Spicules are rubbed into the skin, tapped, and pressed in. The spicules continue to embed even after the liquid colloidal gold has penetrated. So as you continue to manipulate the skin, the spicules are driven deeper into the tissue. Pay very close attention to the client's comfort level and to the skin's reaction. 5 to 7 minutes after absorption of liquid should be a sufficient amount of time. Princess Peel can be performed every 2 to 4 weeks and is a great preconditioning treatment to our more advanced spicule treatment, the Storyderm Time Machine Peel.
Thank you, Angie. So it's very important to understand and follow protocol when performing the Princess Peel. Due to the pathways that have been created into the skin after performance, it is recommended to only use products that you would microneedle or infuse directly into the skin. This method is used to limit irritation or reactions after the service is completed. This peel may be done year-round and is suitable for all skin types, excluding broken and highly sensitized skin. The Princess Peel is pregnancy safe. Clients should avoid any active ingredients for 72 hours, just as you would with your regular chemical peels. They should avoid strenuous activities such as outdoor activities, working out, or anything that causes excessive sweat. So what can you expect with the Princess Peel? Spicules in the Princess Peel have a very unique sensation that has been described as liquid microneedles, spike-like, or a tingling sensation when they're applied to the skin. The sensation is generally only felt when you're touching or applying pressure to the skin. And dependent on the esthetician's level of penetration, you can expect and prepare your client for a no downtime to light microshed peel. This treatment is not for a first-time client, and we definitely recommend that each esthetician experience this treatment on themselves prior to the performance in order to accurately educate and explain the sensation that comes with this service. So here we are going to start discussing some pre and post-care options when it comes to this peel. So preparing your client's skin properly for the Princess Peel, or any peel for that matter, is going to maximize their results and prolong the longevity of the client's facial. The products listed here are chosen to act as tyrosinase inhibitors, and they are appropriate for all skin types. So first, we recommend using the O2 White Clean. This is a oxygenating bubble cleanser. And then we have the O2 White Aqua. This is the O2 White Clean's pairing toner that is moisturizing and brightening to the skin. Next, we have the Osmo Vita 7 ampule. This ampule is a powerhouse serum. It contains 7 different vitamins in just one single bottle. It contains vitamin A, B, C, D, E, F, and K. We then have the Shape Memory Repair. This is a pudding-like moisturizer that contains high levels of vitamin E, niacinamide, licorice extract, peptides, and hyaluronic acid. This product is an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and non-comedogenic product. And last but surely not least, we have the Super Ultra Nutrition SPF 50. This is to be used in the client's morning routine only. It is a physical SPF that contains niacinamide and multiple peptides. So all Korean skin sunscreens are formulated beautifully, and they melt into the skin without leaving a white cast, making them extremely unique and appropriate to use on all skin tones. If you or your clients have not had a chance yet to experience Korean SPFs, I highly recommend you try them. They are a game changer.
Questions,
Yes.
lots of questions. Can I butt in? I'm so sorry. So first of all, SPF, you said skin tones, Fits 5s, Fix 6s?
Oh, all of them. Yes. They literally just melt. The formulation that is behind Korean skincare is truly unmatched. I can put this on my darkest or my lightest skin tone.
Because I'll tell you right now, in 1999, when I was handing out SkinCeuticals SPF, my Black clients would throw it back at me. And they were like, no.
Yes.
It was like putting caulk on a face. It was awful.
Chalk.
So I love the sophistication. Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
Y'all, this is like, I'm looking at these, and this is like a hyperpigmentation client's dream come true.
It is.
Like everything that you were saying, you were like, the ampule and then the Shape Memory Repair, there was ingredients in that you were talking about. And so the spicule, as I understand the spicules, they also help with evening out texture, correct? Yes. Like you can even, as I understand spicule peels, you can even, if you have clients who have acne scarring, I'm just pointing here, if I had acne scars here, you can do a lighter application of the spicula peel, but you can, if you know the skin, caveat, you can even go heavier over the embed in the pockmarked area to help bring that out.
Absolutely. It's extremely customizable.
I love that. So this is a hyperpigmentation dream come true. Is this also a firming dream come true, or is there other options for firming within your pre and post care?
Yeah, so this particular home care it's a tyrosinase inhibitor, so I would probably recommend this one for somebody that has hyperpigmentation. However, you are able to change out your cleansers and your toners. So for example, we have the Ultra Essence Clean line. You could use that for anti-aging. That has a lot of anti-aging ingredients in it as well. Or you could use the Clinic A line that has, that's our acne care line. So these products are interchangeable in that way. However, what makes the tyrosinase inhibitor is definitely going to be the the Osmo Vita 7 ampule here. So I would definitely stick with that just because it's a very universal serum that each client can use.
I'm obsessed. I have more questions. Can I keep asking? Is that okay? So when I talked to Charisse about this, she was saying that this is a great peel for acne as well. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Sure. I'll let you take that one, Angie.
Okay. Yeah, this is great for acne. It addresses so many parts of the problems we face with acne. It's the gold and some of the other ingredients are highly anti-inflammatory, which is about 90% of the problem with acne. If you can get that inflammation calmed down, then we can take care of the bacteria with our home care, basically with the Clinic A line. This treatment really is good for every skin type, which is really exciting because sometimes with other lines, I've always had to decide, are we treating the acne or are we doing anti-aging? So my people who have acne, who are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, you had to make that choice. With Storyderm and with the Princess Peel, we're treating both at the same time, which is really exciting.
Yes.
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 Absolutely.
I love that. Thank you so much, because the thing that like makes me insane when it comes to treating acne is everyone thinks this universal term acne and they automatically think teenage boy, and it's like women get acne in their 40s and 50s because of what?
Hormones.
Thank you. Oh my God. Like when the hormone levels start to fall, their bodies go crazy. And it starts to come out. And when you can work on helping well, mostly she at this point, if we're talking about hormones, to clear up the breakouts, but then also to keep this to work on the hyperpigmentation and the firmness. It's a chef's kiss of excellence. So I'm really excited to be able to talk with you guys about this and to keep letting our client, our not our clients, but our readers and our followers learn more about it, because like I mean, you guys know that Korean skincare is super sophisticated. I've known it, but I'm so thrilled to be able to bring this level of sophistication to the LNA community so they can really learn more about it. So keep going, you guys. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I get kind of excited and I have to chime in.
No, we don't mind at all. All right, so we will go ahead and move into our post-care recommendations for the Princess Peel. Our post-care recommendations will want to be done for the first 24 to 48 hours after the Princess Peel has been performed. Your clients may continue to use this routine afterwards if they are your recommendations, or they can continue using their regular routine after the spicule sensation has dissolved. For post-care, we recommend using the Princess Shine Oil Clean. This is a oil-based non-comedogenic cleanser. It reduces inflammation and fights off free radicals. We then have the Osmocell Snail Cream. This cream promotes wound healing, renews damaged cells, and improves Oh, I'm sorry. Were you not able to hear me at some point?
We lost you about at snail cream.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll go back there. Next, we have
that was my fault. I tried to unmute me and I accidentally muted you. I am so sorry.
Okay.
That snail cream. Can we talk about that for a second? Go ahead and tell them about the snail cream, and then I have questions.
Okay, Angie, go ahead.
So the snail cream, that's got the filtrate, the snail filtrate, which is basically what the snail glides around on. Super anti-inflammatory, very healing. It's an amazing product. In fact, it's one of my top selling retail products. I can't keep it on my shelves. Makes your skin feel amazing. When you first apply it, it feels very much like you would guess. It's a little slimy, and all of a sudden it just sinks into the skin. And that's important to know because I've used other snail creams that are formulated different, and they kind of stay with that weird texture. The way that Storyderm has formulated it, it just sinks right in the skin, and my clients absolutely love it.
Obsessed. Like obsessed. The first time I opened it, I was like, I looked at it, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this looks a little odd. And then I felt it, and I'm like, it feels a little odd. And then I put it on, I'm like, oh, it feels amazing. And so you guys have to try this product. Now I have questions. So you're talking about this for post-care of this spicule peel, because you said it's anti-inflammatory, it has all these healing properties, but like, can we please talk about microderms, other chemical peels? Can we talk about dermaplaning? Can we talk about microneedling? Can we talk about ablative laser? Like, can this become like a go-to post-aggressive treatment product for any, like, even if they're not using a complete Storyderm line? Let's say that they carry Storyderm, but they also do needling, and they can say, you need this to use after.
Absolutely, absolutely. This the snail cream can be used for a number of things. Like you said, any post-aggressive treatment in general it would be fantastic for, but I have clients that just use it as their anti-aging cream. So it is retailed not only just for post-procedures, but also as a corrective cream for them to use at home. So it is this as well as a very universal cream that can be used pretty much however you need it to be. So, and then of course you would layer if your moisturizer on top of that in your anti-aging protocol, or your serum underneath that in your anti-aging protocol. But it is a very universally used cream for sure.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Perfect. I love
acne
that.
safe also, which is good to know because a lot of times we have a hard time finding the correct anti-aging creams for our clients who break out. So knowing that this is acne safe and actually anti-inflammatory for that acne,
Bring
it's
that down.
absolutely appropriate for anyone.
Absolutely.
How is what do you guys find is one of your go-tos for dealing with the redness of acne? Um, like as you're treating the inflammation, but there also is that you know like that burst of redness on one, twos, and threes. Anything that you have?
Angie, did you want to answer or you want me to?
The snail cream is really good for that.
Okay.
The nice thing is all Korean products are very regenerative and restorative and reparative. So all of our at-home products and finishing products are going to have those soothing, reparative qualities. We've got the Clinic A line, which really calms down the redness. The Time Machine line is the products created for sensitized skin. But again, everything is really in Korean skincare is really dealing with calming the skin and repairing it.
Fabulous. Okay. And then if you are dealing with acne in a 4, 5, or 6, in Storyderm specifically, what are you suggesting that they use to deal with the PIH that appears after the breakouts are cleared up?
So afterwards, I would definitely recommend, especially if you're looking to lighten any post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, that you go on a full line. The Clinic A line would be really good, or the O2 white line would be fantastic. We have a product called O2 White Essence that is chef's kiss.
Thank you for using that. Thank you. I love that thing.
It is fantastic for lightening pigmentation. It too is a tyrosinase inhibitor. You could also use the Osmo Vita 7 ampule that we use in our pre-care. That would be appropriate as well. I'm trying to think what else we have that would.
Jade, I need to ask you a favor.
Sure.
It's acne month here at Lip Gloss and Aftershave. Can you write an article for me in the next couple of weeks? I know you probably have a million things to do, but if you could write an article for me, think about it, on treating acne in 4, 5s, and 6s and how you help clear the acne and deal with the hyperpigmentation. You got any secret tips that you'd want to share on how to use the Storyderm line?
Yeah, I can definitely work on writing up an article for you on that.
Done. Let's do this. Thank
All
you
right.
so much. Okay, keep going, you guys. I'll shut up now. I did it again. I did it again.
Okay,
Sorry.
it's okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Sorry.
All right. So this will be the last time I get muted, hopefully. So I think we left off on the Osmo Cell Snail Cream. So even though we touched on it, I will go back to it. This cream does promote wound healing, renews damaged cells, and improves firmness, as we discussed. We then have the Time Machine Heil 1000. This is a soothing, moisturizing, and reparative gel. It does contain hyaluronic acid and pure dried aloe powder. So it's great for desensitizing the skin and adding moisture back into the skin. This product promotes wound healing as well, just as the Osmo Cell Snail Cream does. And last but surely not least, we have our beautiful Super Ultra Nutrition SPF 50 as well, because SPF is a non-negotiable thing pre and post care or any day of the week. All right, so now we will go ahead and move into the beautiful before and afters. So this work was done by one of our stockists, Chris Luevanos. This is an acne protocol, and it is simply amazing what he was able to do for this client in just 3 months. He did perform 4 princess peels and 1 time machine peel. These services were done 2 weeks apart. And the client used the Clinic A home care line from Storyderm. That is the acne line. And like I said, these results were achieved in 3 months. So he was also obviously able to clear up the active acne that was on the client, but also work on her post-inflammatory pigmentation as well. So these results are absolutely beautiful. Then we have work that was done by Sharice Law. That's our owner. This is another acne protocol. This particular client was dealing with inflamed and non-inflamed acne at the time. She performed 4 princess peels and 1 time machine peel on this client. Those services were done 2 weeks apart as well. And this client was on the Clinic A acne home care line from Storyderm as well. And these results were achieved in 3 months. And then we have work that was done by myself. My client went through 4 princess peels, and we did these 2 weeks apart. My client used the O2 White line from Storyderm. That line focuses on hyperpigmentation and rejuvenation as well. And my results were achieved in 2 months. So my client was super happy because we were able to target her inflamed acne, but also her post-inflammatory pigmentation, which is great. So the beautiful thing about the Princess Peel, as we've discussed before, is that it's not only beneficial for acne, but also hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, resurfacing, and scar revision, which makes it an acceptable treatment to treat an array of skin conditions and concerns. So on the left here, we do have a client that was dealing with melasma in our office, and the Princess Peels were obviously able to help with that. We were also able to give her more smooth and radiant skin as well. And then on the right, I have a client that was dealing with anti-aging as well as retexturing. So we were able to address the anti-aging as well as resurfacing with our Princess Peel as well with this one. So here, let me go ahead and play the videos for you guys if I can. Here we go. So here we have our wonderful 2-day training class. This was a class that we hosted here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we currently offer in-person training and are working on launching our online courses in 2024 to anyone that is looking to learn more about Korean skincare and international skincare brands. With our 2-day training class, our in-person training, we do offer theory and product knowledge on the first day. So Angie and the students will go through product knowledge, product ingredients, and protocols. And then on our second day is the really fun day that they get to have a lot of fun because they get to do the hands-on training. So each student pairs up to perform services on one another, and Angie is there to oversee that all the protocols are being performed accurately and answer any questions that they may have. This is always their favorite day because they get to chit chat and connect and gossip and do all of their esthetician things. So then we have our How to Connect page. So I highly recommend that anybody that's looking to carry Korean skincare or distribute definitely joins our Facebook group. We offer a lot of support, and it's also an educational forum. In our Facebook group, we do post our announcements for our training classes, announcements on any new product lines that we're launching or new products. Our estheticians are able to post their before and afters as well as their protocols. And then they're also able to ask questions and get them answered by either our stockists or our staff members that they may have. We post marketing content, and of course, it's a way for them to connect with other estheticians. We then have our website. This is where you would create your wholesale account to become a stockist. They're able to view all of our products and pricing. We have downloadable marketing material to help promote the products for you guys, because we know a lot of estheticians just sometimes don't have the time to come up with a lot of marketing material, or maybe they just don't have the eye for it. So we do have a really great marketing team, and they are able to download marketing directly from our marketing team that they're able to promote the products through with their Instagram or their Facebook. So it's really helpful for them. And then on our website, we also have the protocols for each and every product, as well as their active ingredients. We also have the MSDS forms for their clinic that they may need, and our downloadable catalog. We also have a blog section on our website. So our staff members will occasionally do blog posts covering trending topics in the aesthetic community or in Korean skincare as a whole. And then we have our Instagram page as well. I recommend following each one because they all do have different products that we carry. And those are all the ways that you can connect with us. And that is it.
Great job. You guys were nervous to start off with, and now you killed it. Thank you so much. I loved it, and I'm happy that I got an article out of you too. So way to
I
go
know
on that.
you work.
I got to see there's a whole method to the madness here. So one question that came in from Ruth Robert. Ruth, thank you so much for joining. We love you. When is your next hands-on class?
So we are working on doing a class in probably 2024. We do find that around this time of year, because everybody is traveling and it's holiday time, flights are expensive as well. So we generally don't really have a winter class, but we should be doing one in spring of next year. So it'll probably be around March.
Okay, perfect.
And of course, like I said, to keep up with that announcement, I definitely recommend joining our Facebook group, because that's where we post when we're having a class.
Okay, and are you guys going to be part of the Skin Games?
I am not sure. That's something that I'm going to have to talk to my mom about and see if that was something that we're going to sign up for, because it's next year, right?
It's next year. I think it's in March, and it's right in Atlanta.
I know. I do know that.
One of our stockists actually competed in the Skin Games last year using Storyderm products, and I think she won second place, or maybe a second and a third, but did really well. So yeah.
Well, Sade, regardless, grab your calendar right now and put dinner with Barry and Jenny at some point between the 14th and the 17th of March, because we'll be in Atlanta for the Skin Games, and we're going to dinner. But I'm not going to dinner but we have to figure out where Keith Lee liked.
That's what I was going to say. Well, we can't
definitely have to go. And you know what? I should come up early and come in and get a facial.
You absolutely should.
And then I'll do a whole story on Instagram about how I'm getting my my Korean glow on to go to the Skin Games.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, won't look any better than if you had a facial with us. I promise you that.
I don't doubt this. So Sue L. Hi, Sue. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Sue says, so sorry, I might have missed it, but is there downtime for this peel?
Yeah, so we did touch on that a little bit, but I'll go back to it. So just depending on your amount of pressure that you put on the client when you are embedding the peel will definitely decide how much downtime that the client has. So if you're applying very mild pressure, they will probably have no downtime to a very light microshed. But even if you apply extreme pressure with this peel, it's still not a peel that you're going to just completely peel from. You'll get a microshed, but it's not going to be anything that is uncomfortable for the client or, a high downtime type of peel.
Perfect. And then Ruth came back and said, do I have to wait till spring to invest in this line, or can she get the line? And do you have options for training prior to that?
Yeah, of course. So we always are accepting applications for our wholesale account. So she can come in and start learning the line and getting familiar with the products that we have to offer. So she's able to create an account through our website. And then of course, like I said, join the Facebook group. I promise you won't regret that. And then as far as the training, we probably won't have a physical in-training class until, like I said, spring of next year, but we are working on doing online training classes. And at that point, when we have online training classes, they will be available year round. So you'll be able to schedule those with our trainers. Of course, it will need to be within a time that the trainer is available, because like Angie and our other trainer, they are working estheticians as well. So they will have to block off time to be able to do those training classes, but they'll be able to do those year round as well.
Okay, and then just
meantime too, we do offer phone consultations. So if she wanted to invest in the line, or even have a consultation before she does, that's what myself and Jesleen also, on the website, you can email us to set up a consultation call, and we can talk to you about what kind of clientele you're serving, what treatments you're looking at, help you with protocols. I even get stockists sending me pictures of their clients asking, what should I do? And that's what we're here for, is to help you and make you successful.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I just put into the webinar chat. So at the bottom of your screen, you'll see the chat icon. you can click that, and I put pureproaesthetics.com/account/register. And so if you would like to register for a Pure Pro Aesthetics account, you can fill out that information and get registered for an account and then start on this, because I'd be wanting to do some princess peels all through the early part of December to look like a princess for the holidays. Hello, the marketing, it's right in the title.
Absolutely, it is.
I mean, I could sell these like crazy. You could even do one you could do one right after Thanksgiving, and then one 3 weeks later, right before Christmas, and they'll be glowing like a diamond in the princess's tiara. So let's talk, so I saw the box of it's 6 ampules, correct?
I think it's 4.
It's 4.
Four.
It's 4.
Okay, 4. My memory, I'm 54. My memory is fading. It's fading. So what does it cost per treatment for one of the ampules?
That's a good question. I would have to look and see how much it is. But you get about 2 to 3 treatments per per syringe.
Uh-huh.
I have to look because I don't know off the top of
It's
my
okay.
head.
It's okay.
I believe
So
it's
you're probably
about $11, $11 to $12 per syringe, and you're going to get 2 to 3 treatments out of that. So we're probably looking under $5.
Yeah, $4.
Oh my God. And then how much are you seeing estheticians in suburban Atlanta and downtown Atlanta charging for this?
Well, I'm not really sure how many accounts I have here in Atlanta, but I personally, in my spa, I would charge, now depending if I'm adding on anything to my Princess Peel, I would probably start at no less than 150 to 175 personally. It is very results driven. And then, of course, if you really want your client to do a series of these and you really want to get them excited about it, offer a little discount if they purchase a package. I mean, there are definitely ways to go about making sure your client is getting those good results, and then maybe helping them get those results by offering a discount if you'd like. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but it just encourages a package sale on that.
Oh, when I ran day spas, we had a chain of 4, and we ran our business on the series model, because if you bought 3, 6, or 10, you got a bigger discount as you went up. And then sometimes we even said if it was a specific peel that had a really great combination of set aftercare products, sometimes we wouldn't do a discount and we'd give them the entire aftercare kit to the use on it. So absolutely, if you invest into the line and it costs like $2,000 or $3,000 to get a good amount of retail and a good amount of professional in, and you sell a series of 6 princess peels to 3 people, hello, I think you just paid for your opening investment in 3 clients. So let's just do that.
Exactly.
Alyssa Jones came back and said, hi, Alyssa, thank you so much for tuning in. We truly appreciate you being part of the lip gloss and aftershave community. Can this be performed on other areas of the body for scar reduction?
Angie?
Yeah, absolutely. It can be applied almost anywhere. We never suggest applying spicules to the neck. The skin is really thin and there's not much fat under the skin there. So it can get pretty uncomfortable, but we've done back facials with Princess Peel. I've used it on a couple clients' underarms for hyperpigmentation. And I have another client who we used it on her inner thighs for some hyperpigmentation. So it's really pretty limitless where you could use this treatment.
I have 2 ideas. I've had several friends who have had tummy tucks, and so the line across the abdomen can, if not treated well, can become problematic. So that would probably be a great spot to do it. And then any kind of like augmentation, so to speak, you could probably do that as well.
Yeah. The only thing is you just want to make sure that your client is very aware of the sensation that comes behind it, because anywhere, for example, Angie did mention, the inner thighs, if you're wearing jeans or your thighs rub together or anything like that, they're going to feel that sensation for the next up to 72 hours. So that's why we kind of go back to making sure that you're trying this treatment out as the esthetician to really be able to educate the client on, okay, we can do it on this area, but you may feel this, but you may feel that. So it's just very important to just keep them aware of that. But as long as they're notified of the sensation that they'll feel behind it, I don't see the issue.
That's genius. Thank you. So managing those expectations, you have done this for a minute because like the thing about it is like the harder you manage expectations, the smarter they think you are as an esthetician. Because if you sit them down and you tell them all of the chaos that could potentially happen, they're like, she is so smart, she's amazing. But if you don't, and it all happens, you're like, she is the worst esthetician ever.
You didn't
So
tell me
like
anything.
exactly, exactly. Oh my God, this has been amazing. So I think we've answered all the questions. If there's no more questions, you guys, any final thoughts?
No, thank you for having us here today. And like I said, for anybody that's just looking to dive into Korean skincare or international skincare, as a whole, Pure Pro Aesthetics is definitely the place to start. We offer so much support and education, for anybody that's looking to dive into international skincare. And, as an esthetician, as a practicing esthetician, I can tell you that this international skincare has completely changed my practice. Before I was carrying international skincare, and I'm not saying this as just the distributor, I genuinely mean that. My clients were just not yielding the results that I was really looking for. And when we brought Korean skincare into our practice, it really elevated our sales. It elevated my product sales. It elevated just everything about our business. So as a business owner, I definitely recommend adding Korean skincare, international skincare to your brands because it's so exclusive and a lot of people in your area, it's not saturated. So a lot of people in your area are not going to carry the same products that you have. It's not saturated. So it just makes your practice a lot more unique and stands out.
Love it. Thank you. Angie, any final thoughts from you?
I guess just one thing we could touch on quick is a lot of states are taking microneedling away from the esthetician without a medical director. So if you're someone who has lost the ability to do microneedling, now we've got liquid microneedling and we're doing basically the same thing without any needles. So a really good idea to look into that to have as a backup or to switch to if you have lost that service. Because as an esthetician, they keep taking things away from us. So we have to find ways around that so that we can keep doing our thing.
Love that. I love that. Thank you so much. All right. So everyone who tuned in today, I just want to say a personal note of thanks for taking the time out of your day to spend with us. We really appreciate that. And if you registered for this and know that within 24 hours, you're going to get an inbox message with a link to watch this. We love you and thank you so much. But if you're one of the more than 6,500 people who have downloaded the Lip Gloss and Aftershave mobile app and are watching this on the mobile app, we are so grateful for you. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to our panelists. Everybody have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Hi, thank you.